What up, everyone? Welcome back to California Survival, where we live off-grid, we live wild, and we live free. I just want to say a big shout out to James Reeves over at the Firearm blog for finally reading my letter and giving me the roast of a lifetime right there. I must admit, it was hilarious. Me and my girl were cracking up watching that, and apparently every one of your viewers also loved it. So, that was great. Anyways, I want to thank you all you new subscribers who came from the Firearm blog. Welcome. I really appreciate you spending the time to check out my channel. We're out here in the California desert, and I got something really cool for you today. Dun 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 dun. Today, well, I've actually had it for a couple weeks now, but I finally got my off-grid water heater shower set up. This thing is freaking awesome, I swear. This right here makes the most difference living off-grid. Right here, this is the Eccotemp L10. It's a tankless water heater, and let me show you how it works. So I kind of set it up. I got my little pallet. I added some O2, sealed it up with some deck sealer, and rigged it up right here behind my pop-up tent, because you kind of have to keep it out of the wind in order so it doesn't blow out, to make it work right. So over yonder here, I'm finally getting the hole filled in with the water line. As we can see, we got water now coming up through the house. I learned how to sweat copper pipe, and here it is. So we got water in the house finally. I need to go pick up some more water because I'm almost out. I've been going shower happy and also wetting down this dirt to backfill the hole. It's finally come the time. And also, ta-da! I got a window! Hell yeah! I realize that might not mean a lot to most of you folks, but shit if it don't mean a lot to me, because that's a huge step. So, getting some friends out here this weekend, and hope to get this wall put on up. We're going to use OSB, similar to how we did the roof. Speaking of the roof, we got most of it all primed up, looking nice and pretty, except for this little section right here. And yeah, I double insulated this whole pipe all the way up. I'm going to add more insulation going down it. What me and my plumber decided to do was to utilize the electrical holes that were already pre-existing. That way we don't weaken the structural integrity of the house. And we had to drill one or two, but we ran it just like that. And this is right in the area that the kitchen's going to be. All right, so let's go back over here to this totally awesome water heater. How this thing works is, pop this open. You add 2 D batteries. Pop it close. Lock it. Okay, it runs off of D batteries, and you can connect your standard propane tank from a barbecue. Okay, and that's pretty much all you need. Because I don't get much pressure off the garden hose line, I did opt to buy the kit that comes with the Eccotemp little pump right here. So I'll do a brief demonstration of how this thing works. I just kind of set it up off the ground. If you mount it horizontally, they tell you to put the pump head facing down. It also comes with a strainer to keep sand and particulates out of it. I kind of rigged it up. I got my little hose line right here. We're going to open up the water, and I got my generator sitting over here. You can use any standard car battery or 12-volt battery that you might have laying around. For me, it's easier to use the generator because it's on wheels. And yeah, so clamp that up like that. The pump starts activating, and then the water heater will kick on once water is being drawn through the system. Boom! Now I got flowing hot water. And this thing is so wonderful. I cannot stress it enough. Yes, I am out here showering butt naked where, you know, that guy could probably see me. And this Korean church group over here, they might be able to see me if they had their binoculars out, but I don't give a damn, you know? We're wild and we're off-gridding it, so it's nice and hot right now. I'm gonna shut it off because I'm running very low on water. I'm probably gonna make a run to town tomorrow and get some more water. Let me undo this. But that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, my girlfriend found this on YouTube, actually. She saw another couple using it. They had the L5 model. It's a little backpack looking one, but I opted to go with the big bad L10 for durability and longevity. It has this little window right here. You can see the flame kick on. When you activate the water and it starts drawing water through the system, the D batteries ignite the propane inside here, and presto, voila, you have hot water on demand, as much as you could possibly want, as long as you have water, propane, and D batteries, and of course the pump thing too. I believe if I hooked it up to my main line, I probably wouldn't need the pump, but it's all good. So I rigged it up to my little setup here. You know, this is kind of redneck engineering at its finest. As long as it works, it's not dumb, right? Put me a little mirror so I can shave. And let me stand on my platform here. And this would be my view when I'm showering. I could look out, look at the sunset. This is how I wash my hands, fill that full of water. I learned that from Survival Russia. Thank you so much. And you know, I got a nice view of the great outdoors as I'm showering. Now let me tell you, I'll reiterate this again, that this thing is the bomb. I don't even want to stop showering when I'm out here showering. I went to my friend's house and spent the night, and I took a shower at his house, and you know, I thought to myself, this is not as good as my Eccotemp L10 shower. Some people, other people on YouTube have the same model, and you know, I definitely asked them, how's it holding up over time? They said, like, yeah, they've had it 3 years now and it's doing good. You're supposed to uninstall it during the winter time. If it freezes and cracks, it might do damage, so keep that in mind. It connects to a standard garden hose, but you can adapt it to a normal water line. And yeah, that thing is dope. Hands down, dopest dope I ever smoked, okay? Promise you that. So, you know, we've been doing some work here on the homestead. We got the hole pretty much almost all the way filled in. It's a pain in the butt. You don't want to burn yourself out doing one thing. We got the pipe going down, double insulation, and yeah. Have you ever been watching YouTube videos before and you stumble upon a video that said like, oh, I made a cabin off of totally recycled pallet wood? Well, I seen that video too, and it got me thinking, you know, pallet wood, that might come in handy. You know, I should try something out of pallet wood. So my previous boss, I just started a new job just today. I'm a certified miner over here at one of the local mines near me, and anyway, my previous boss, she was really cool. She hooked me up with quite a few pallets, so that's what I made my deck out of, and this is my new project I'm working on. Now let me tell you something. Those YouTube videos, they don't really show, you know, the pain and frustration of working with pallets. It's It's not the easiest thing out there. You're gonna probably want either a sawzall or a grinder or both. I have both, and I have the power when I need to run it because it's gonna come in handy separating these pallets. Now let me show you what I mean. You start separating these pallets, and at first it'll be going pretty good. I was using a hammer only because I lost a piece from my grinder, but I found it. And I was getting off the wood okay, so, but then I just started busting them. And I'm wasting like a lot of this wood, like that one for example. I could not split the wood off without breaking it in half. This one I just took to salvage this end piece. But let me show you what my project is. Got pieces of pallet here and there, made a big mess, and voila. So my goal here is to make an outhouse totally out of pallet wood. I pretty much got the frame set up. Just need to add a couple more reinforcements. If you look back to my first video, you'll see my toilet and how we do it out here. Just simple, small scale. My land is really rocky, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, no pun intended, to dig a poop hole, you know, so, but you need one. So, you know, I make maybe 1 to 2 holes a month, I guess. Sometimes not even that. Usually I just use it at work. So I got the floor right here situated. I sanded it down a little bit, and I cut the hole to fit the toilet in right there. Okay, and I also made it so that I can pull up the floor, and I can easily relocate this outhouse to the next destination. So dig the hole, put the toilet, go ahead and throw the deck there, and then with another hand, of course, I can move the outhouse to the new location. So it's kind of ghetto right now, but you know, it's an outhouse. I call it the brown house as opposed to a greenhouse. So I'm just framing it up, and then afterward I'm going to cut this into sections. This is a expensive piece of sheet metal that got damaged in the high winds when we were trying to do that. Almost cut my head clean off. And you know, it's got some bends like right here, and you know, it's not suitable for a roof, but this will totally be good for siding on the outhouse. So look forward to that, and hopefully we get that done. The next video, hopefully we'll have the wall done and we'll have the outhouse done, I hope. So if you're one of the few people who looks forward to my videos every week, I was putting them out, but it's just kind of too much to put out one per week. I'm out here off the grid. I got to use my friend's computer. I got to drive 30 to 45 minutes to like the real town, not my local town, to do the editing and things like that. I apologize. It's just we're really busy out here. I'm staying busy, and you know, I work a real job too, and this is what I do aside from that. So promise to keep putting out some good videos for you guys. I hope you enjoy the content. Thank you again to all you new subscribers. I got over 100 subscribers within the last 24 hours because James Reeves roasting me on the Firearm blog. It was a grade A roast. If you haven't yet, you should check out the most recent mailroom on the Firearm blog. It's a good channel, website as well. I really enjoy it. I read it pretty much daily. I love guns and you know, freedom. I love freedom, and I love America, and that is why I live out here. 'Cause